What's going on, guys? Tyson Brown here, and in today's video I pulled out the whiteboard. I've got a pros and cons list and I want to talk to you guys all about pre-workout. Now first of all, I want to state what I believe. I believe pre-workout is bullshit. I've taken pre-workout probably twice in my life and I hated it because it was just too overstimulating for me. And there's a couple other reasons I dislike it, but I think that you should be able to get your pre-workout from coffee, right? Coffee should be your main source of a pre-workout. If you can't get a buzz off coffee, what you need to do is reset and wipe out all caffeine from your life. That's what you need to do to be able to get that stimulant, because if you're trying to get really big kicks from these pre-workouts, the long-term effects are no good. That's my opinion. Now, I want to talk to you guys about the cons of pre-workout. The cons is what I like because, I like to pick out the nitty-gritty. I'm really against it, but at the same time, I can't just say, hey, there's nothing good about it. So the big thing that people get from it is adrenal fatigue. They keep going after the chase. Once your body gets used to 1 scoop, then you go to 2 scoops, then you go to 2.5 and 3 scoops, and you just keep going and going, and you're just doing so much damage to your adrenal glands, and you need to be careful with it. So that's why I hate it, because all this stuff that you're putting in your body is doing damage. Like it's good for a hit, yes, it's good to go in there, but long term, not really. Number 2 is insomnia. Most people, they have trouble sleeping on the pre-workout, and the reason is because you'll have a hard day at work and then you'll go and work out. It's like 4, 5, 6 o'clock, and then you're having a pre-workout. Caffeine can stay in the body for 8 hours, so what you're doing is you're causing yourself to have this huge high for an hour and a half, but you've still got caffeine going through your body, and that's why people can't sleep. Number 3 is the ingredients. So when it comes to ingredients, do you even know what half the ingredients is? The main ingredient is caffeine in pre-workout, but then when you look at the other stuff, you're like, what is this? What is this word? I do not promote foods that you can't even read the words, because if you can't read the words, you don't know what they are. I certainly don't know what they are, so why are you putting that in your body? Another one I don't like, what I talked about, is overstimulation. So this is what happened to me. I was overstimulated when I was having a workout. I was just going crazy and I couldn't concentrate, I was doing deadlifts and I was going really heavy, but I don't know if my form was okay. I don't know if anything, I could not latch down and focus. I actually had to leave my workout because it was just too overstimulating for me. And then you know what happened next? The crash. And that was, everyone gets that crash, it's come down, you feel like shit, you feel so drained, and it's just, I'm not a big promoter of that. Why do we have such a big come down and crash after a pre-workout? And people have told me it's like coming down off drugs. It's that same type of feeling. And I'm like, oh God, that is a terrible thing. I don't know why we take that. And the last one is that you rely on it. So like I said, if you're having it and you're getting adrenal fatigue or insomnia and you don't have the energy for gym, you're just like, oh, I'm just going to have it again. Because if you wake up tired, you're going to need the pre-workout. So you get the pre-workout. Or if you you're constantly tired at the gym, well, you're going to need to have pre-workout again. And what's going to happen if one day pre-workout runs out? Or what's going to happen if, I don't know, you can't get the pre-workout you want? You cannot rely on pre-workout, because this goes into a vicious cycle of all the cons. So, like I said, once you start adrenal fatigue, once you start getting insomnia, you're going to need to wake up more, and you might have a coffee during the day, then you have your pre-workout, which leads to a crash, and it's not good for the body. So, they're the pros and they're the cons. Like I said, I'm very against it. I would suggest you guys just stick to your coffee. If coffee's not doing enough, have a little bit more coffee, If it's still not doing it, cut out coffee completely. Cut out all types of stimulants for a week or 2 weeks, and then ease yourself back into it. Because you don't need a huge stimulus to go into the gym and pump out some weights. So that's the video, guys. I hope it was informative. If you've got any questions about pre-workout or what you think, if you think any of these cons shouldn't be on there, or if you think there should be more pros, comment down below. If you've got someone who just is completely against what I say, I'd love to hear from them. And if you agree with it, make sure to comment down below. So until the next video, I'll speak to you then.